Okay, welcome everyone. This is my Let's Play series on the Rainyday Skyblock server. We're season 5 and this is episode number 5. Okay, so I have been doing a bit of grinding and a bit of cleaning up since the last episode. So I have added a few more chests and added all the signs. There are some blank ones, so like this is all the filler blocks for Earth, so I'm presuming filler blocks for Void and filler blocks for Underworld and filler blocks for Void. These are all of the current Earth trees. I don't think you need as many for the Underworld and Void, so I actually haven't left any space, but we'll see how we go. I've got ores here, and then leave a few space for the Underworld and Void, then some generic stuff, sticks, saplings, food, earth crops, underworld crops, void crops, dirt, moss, and then down here I've got one column for scales. I don't know whether I'll need more than that, so I have left another one free, and then I've got some other generic stuff here: water and lava, clashcraft, eggs. I might need 2 for eggs, totems, a couple of blanks, books. I might need 2 for books, and then miscellaneous. And the good thing about this is I can add the redstone to this fairly easily. And then I can build around it. I may have to move these a little. They're a bit close. That's okay. Now in regards to what I've done down the bottom, so I come on. All right. See if I can find my way in here. Here, okay. So I built this chunk birch tree farm, but then I forgot to disable custom trees, and so I did get custom trees growing. So I've got, you can see some custom stuff around here that I just haven't taken out yet. So yeah, so that was rather tricky to remove, and like I said, I've only done a little bit. But I did get birch up to what did I get birch up to? I think I got birch up to specialist, and no, I got birch up to advanced. That unlocked spruce. I do want to get birch up to expert because that gives lightless saplings. Then I can get rid of all these torches. I did place, so I think I said at the end of last episode, this is what I was going to do, was place all of these, I'll convert all of these into moss. I've done it all down here and down here, but I didn't have the light blocks, so I've just placed torches. Now I did miscalculate for the roof. The spruce was able to grow in the space that I had, so I had to put in another level of roof. I'm not going to go back and fix it because it took me forever to do this, and the torches and so on. So I've turned on another scheduled upload. So I've turned on the custom trees, and these will all grow, and like you can see, it's basically just spammed the saplings. I mean, if a sapling grows here, these can't grow, but then when I chop down this custom tree, then these can grow. So I find this allows the whole thing to grow much more quickly. Or much quicker, whichever way is the proper English. Now, I did notice that in the previous, in the custom trees that grew in here, I didn't get any copper. So I'm just going to have to see what happens with these. I don't know whether they've removed copper from the custom trees because it's a because it's an underworld, but I haven't seen anything about that. I didn't see it in any patch notes or anything like that, so hopefully not. So yes, so yeah, so what I have to do now is find my way in here. Here we go. What I have to do now is chop all this down. It might be enough to get me to specialist. It probably won't be enough to get me to expert, which I do need. But I'll do all of that before I move on to actually growing spruce rather than growing custom trees. But yeah, so that's what I've done. I don't think there's much else to have a look at. How much time have we got left? 56 seconds. Okay, so I might just pause here and whilst this update happens, and I'll come back. My chickens and frogs have spawned up quite well, so I might have to do a bit of a killing spree. My rabbits are going a bit slower because I only have a few rabbit spawners. So yeah, I'll be back shortly and we'll see what we can get up to next. Okay, back again. That was a quick update. Haven't really checked to see if there was any patch notes. The previous update added an infinite bucket. A bucket that once filled with water or lava provides an endless supply of that liquid without ever running empty. Unlocked via expert iron with 7 special raw iron. Unfortunately, I only just sold 1 or 2 of my special raw irons. But yeah. But that's okay. I presume once you've actually added water or lava, you can't empty it out again because it's endless. So if you want a water one and a lava one, you have to get 2 of them. I presume so anyway. There's also some other tweaks. Nothing spectacular. The spinner item preview for helmets and chest plates that I've had an issue with last video, that's been fixed. So yes, it was just the preview came up different to what was actually being yeah, what am I doing? Yeah, yeah, so it was just switched. Yeah, and I don't know whether I caught it on camera or whether I mentioned it in the last episode, but I was having issue breaking things while flying. I have logged it as an issue, but haven't heard anything back as yet. So yeah, expert bucket. Okay, so what am I'm only up to proficient, aren't I? So it'll take me quite a while to get to advanced, and then I've got to get to specialist, then you've got to get to expert. So that will take quite a while. But what that will be good for is the obsidian challenge or the obsidian mission. Just placing out a whole heap of obsidian. A whole heap of lava, or also just for making a lava generator, although that would make a lava generator pretty pointless, wouldn't it? Alright, okay, so what am I going to do today? Well, I do want to see first if I do actually get any copper out of my custom trees. If I won't, sorry, if I'm not, then it's a bit pointless me doing a steampunk build if I can't get any copper for half of the season. And so yes, I can't really do that. Now the other thing I did do, in the last episode, I made mention of the boat elevator. Was having issues with that, where previously in the previous season I would let you go up 30 blocks without getting caught under the water. This season it's not letting me do that. I know I did go and see somebody else's island. I think his nick, he was a Bedrock player too, and I think his nick was Ganny or Ganol or one. Sorry if I'm, or just Ganol, I can't remember. Sorry if I'm butchering that. But yeah, he showed me his, and his was working. The thing with his is that he was only going up 15 blocks at a time, so I don't think, even if you get caught in the water, it doesn't have enough time for it to register as being underwater and kicks you out. So that is something that I want to look at, building a boat elevator that goes up 15 blocks at a time. Now I might actually, at least to start with, I might do that. So I've got lots of birch, so I might just make it out of birch. Now the other thing here is that I don't, with my custom trees, I have been mining them, and so I do have some colored blocks. Let's just see if I can find them. There we go. So I do have some there. I do want to basically just set up some player shops and sell them, but I don't have enough money. There's 16 different versions, I think, which means 16,000 for the player shops, and I just don't have that that money at the moment. So I'm just going to leave it, and I might add it later on. So let's have a look and get started with an attempt. So if I go into, I'm going to have to go into workbench, and I'll just convert these all to I don't know whether that was there before or not. I don't really need it anyway. I'll keep that. That's a spare, I think. I might have to get rid of that. Okay. Alright, so let's just get started, shall we? So I'm not going to do it all the way towards the back, because if I need to extend it, and I will start it here. I won't go up too far. We'll make it maybe 50 blocks, maybe 100, maybe 75, I'm not sure, just to start with. So if I go here and I go, let's start here, so go 2 blocks, 2 blocks, sorry, I should have thought about this. I'll go into my dirt and grab, I have some that I bought, and put that like that. Trying to take a guess of which one had all of the signs in it. This one, okay. So alright, okay. So what I'll do is I will go multi-place 15, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So go up 15 blocks. And if I take multi-place off, I will need quite a few of these, so let's just grab a whole heap. And yeah, so take multi-place off again, and we'll go up here, and we go yeah. I could use multi-place, but this is annoying. Multi-place puts them in a very weird spot, so I'm just going to have to place them manually. But if it's 15 at a time, it doesn't get too boring. Trying to do it 30 at a time on one side, 30 at a time at one side, 30 at a time at another on the other side, gets really frustrating. Okay, and I'll leave that one blank. Okay, that's that one. All right. Okay, now I might just make it just tiny to start with. So let's have a look. If I go here and I put one there, I put one there, we put, oops, not what I want. Actually, I might just go like that. And we put all our signs here to stop the water from flowing. And then if I come back down here, I do like to place some blocks down here to prevent the boat from going too far forward. And I'll do another one. Okay. And then here is where it comes out to. Alright, so this is a very basic version. I need now to put all of the water in. So let's have a look. How many, where did I put the buckets? Up in the water, lava. Okay, I have, okay, I grabbed way too much wood, but I do, how about we set up a a project chest, and we put all of this stuff in here. Okay, alright, so 8, and I'll grab 9, and we'll put all of these up here. And now if I go to the water and I go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't need to count, do I? There we go, and one more. Okay, so now I just have to fill these blocks. Controller batteries are low again. I think I need new batteries. Rechargeable batteries anyway. And then if we come back here, grab those like that, and then I can just go like this. Makes it a bit easier. And if we're only 15 high, that makes 30, 9, 18, 27. So I probably need 3 returns to refill. How's that for quick math? Grade 3 maths, but hey. Okay, so I didn't want to do that. Now I could have gone and bought like 30 buckets overall and just done it all in one, but then I'd end up with a whole heap of buckets that I don't need. I think 10 buckets to start with is quite handy, or 9 buckets anyway. If you need any more than that, what do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think I only need 7, so that's okay. All right. Okay, so that flows into here. And then I go here and go 1 and 2. They flow to there. Don't really think I need ice there, but we'll see. Okay, so let's give it a go. Okay, in the boat. Yeah, so it slows down there, but it's only 15 high, so gets caught, but yeah, gets caught towards the end of the 15, so that should be fine. I don't know why it does that. I mean, I think it, yeah, the boat just clips into the block. It used to do that if the boat was not perfectly aligned, but once you aligned it like that, it was fine. Whoa, that was a big jump. But let's see if it does it again. Yeah, see, it just clipped in then. So yeah, but this seems to be working. So I might use this tonight AFK, and I'll see how many. Ooh, it does do a few big jumps. I might have to put a roof on it so that it doesn't. Oh, if I hit the roof, and I might suffocate. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I might just leave this and see how I go. But this seems to be working. Now, like I tried to explain last episode, I don't really think it's much point making it bigger, because if I do it so that it comes back and then goes up again, goes forward, up again, comes back and drops down, it's still doing everything in the same amount of time. It's still taking exactly the same amount of time to go up three sections, and then as it drops down, it's taking the same time to drop down 3 sections as this is taking. So I don't really see any point in making it bigger. So I might just leave it like this. There we go. So that's my AFK boat. I'll probably leave this here until I get the... Oh, that went in a long way. Until I get the 500,000, which will probably be about a week. Because it does tend to sometimes either kick you out or the game or an update's done and you go back to hub, or your game crashes. So, but if it can get a full night through, then that will be quite good. The only thing, I just realised. Right, let me just hop out. Yeah, the only thing is I'm not close enough to the spawners to get them to keep spawning. Yeah, I should have thought of that and probably should have built it here. I might have to just build another one because missing a night's AFK spawning is a little bit too much. But at least now I know that it works. Yep. Okay, so okay, there we go. All right. So I think what I might do now is see if I can find my sword. There it is. I might just stand here and let me have a look and just make sure I'm not... Okay, you've got plenty of room there. How's my special one going? I've got a few there. I do have one raw iron, so that's fine. I will need to grind. I will need to grind the ore gen at some stage to try and get iron up anyway. So, all right. So yeah, if I do this, yeah, there we go. So rabbit's going down pretty quickly. I do need to get to the next level, and I also, like I said, I need the leather so that I can start making bookcases and start doing enchanting on my island. Yeah, so I might make the enchanter over where I've made the boat ride, and then I'll move the boat ride somewhere else. It's a bit annoying to place them all, to place all the signs and to place all the water, but that didn't take me too long, did it? What are we up to? Let me have a quick look while I'm doing this. 21, so it only took at the most 15 minutes, so it won't take long to pull down and try again. Yeah, there we go. Rabbit study up to apprentice. Now I think that unlocks the specials, but I think you need to get to novice to unlock the hide. Yeah. Oh, proficient, sorry. Need to get to proficient to unlock the hide. And I do have money, so why don't we go shop, spawners, and we'll buy... Let's just buy 10 spawners for now. I mean, I know there's people out there who are going, rabbit spawners, you should be able to buy 100 of them. Yeah, I don't aim for lots of money right at the start, so I don't get lots of money right at the start. So basically I have to try and earn my way through with grinding. So I've got to get this up to proficient, then I can start getting hides, converting the hides to leather, and I don't think I need too many, but I'll just start making books and then bookcases as I go. Make one at a time. One at a time is required for the mission, and then once I've got all 15, I can start. I can do an enchanting area. Okay. Just got a skill point, so let's have a look. Okay, I need 3, so I'm at this point, so I need 3. Okay. Alright, so yeah, just doing this. I do want to go and have a look and see how my custom trees are going. I'm very tempted to do it. Let's just do it. And get away from the border. I really got to do the... Okay, so we've got a few, not too many. Redstone's nice. I might just save that until I've got the redstone actually unlocked. All right, we'll just keep going. Let me just put. Let me just do. I don't even know whether I've got any warps. IS upgrades. Warps. I've got 1, and I don't think I've used it, so let's do that. IS set warp custom. Alright, there we go. So that will get me to my custom trees, like here. Now go back down. Okay. Now the other thing is, now that I do have all of these redstone trees, I can probably build enough components to make a redstone sorting system. So I might do that. Yeah, so alright, I think I might leave it at that. I'll do some grinding and I'll come back, so catch you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, so it's been overnight. Just a quick update. Something is wrong. I have worked out what it is, so I'll explain it to you. But only the trees around the edge of this platform, or these 2 platforms, have been growing, and but everything's lit up, so it's not light. So I couldn't work out what it was. But then I finally remembered something that I was doing last season with custom trees, and then it clicked. So what's happening here is that these are spruce trees, and any 4 spruce trees will try and grow as a 2x2. But if there are anything blocking the 2x2 to the north and west side, including another sapling, it won't grow. And that's why none of these are growing. The ones at the edges have grown because those are part of a little section that's not 4x4. So over here, yeah, not quite sure why. This one hasn't grown. Maybe it just haven't had enough room. But yeah, so that's basically what happened. It happened. Now, what I remembered I did last season was I had the same pattern, and so to combat this, you have to basically take out one of each of the 4. So what I worked out was, if I just pick a direction, so let's just say I'm going this way, if I take out just any one direction from a torch, from each torch. So this torch, if I take out this block here, then this is no longer a 4. Okay, so if I go up to here and take out this one, so just to the right of the torch, this is no longer a 4. And if I do that for every torch, like this, and for every light block, like that, and you can see here in this little area here, there are no 4x4 trees, and then they start growing. Now if I go up to here, or down, sorry, no, up, it is up. Okay, if I can find my way up, here we go. Okay, so I have done that here. I've taken away, you can see here, I've taken away the sapling from the right of every block, and they're now starting to spawn, which is fantastic. And it hasn't taken long. This has only been literally a couple of minutes since I've done this, although it did take me about 5 minutes to do it all. Now the other thing though that I find quite distressing is that the no copper trees have been spawning. So I'm wondering whether they removed the copper trees because copper is in Underworld, which totally ruins my steampunk theme. So I might just have to just wait and see, let this grow, and see if I do get any copper trees. So here, so where did I do the fixing? Over here. All right. So what I need to do here now is just come in here and just walk through and just take out the, a little bit hard for the ones that are underneath the currently grown ones, but that's not too much of an issue because they're towards the edge anyway. They might not need it, but yeah. So what I need to do here is just come in and take out the, I think I took the wrong one there. Yep. Take out the sapling to the right of every torch. Little bit annoying. My fault that I didn't think of this. A waste of a night really. These should all be completely grown all the way through, but that's okay. Now I will have to make a more permanent solution to this rather than just removing. I might have to just make the take out the moss and put in some wood, so that I can't actually plant on those particular blocks. I do think that I'm going to be keeping these as permanent custom tree farms. So I am so I don't really have any issue with doing a permanent solution. So there we go. So that's what I've got to do. Just come through here and do this. All right. Now the other thing that happened overnight was I AFK'd in my I did build a new boat area next to my mobs. This is it here. I've just put that there just to stop the boat from going, and I AFK'd in this and it did work. It AFK'd overnight. And if I check my missions and have a look at I did get the mission for the like 25,000 or whatever it was. I got the what is it? It's the attribute point and 26,000 blocks of boat. Got the captain's hat, which is in my miscellaneous at the moment, miscellaneous storage. But if we have a look at the maximum bonus, maximum missions, and it's over here. Travel 500,000 total blocks, and I've done 120, and majority of those were the AFK. So that's great. I will get those cloud coins and tsunami key in a few days. So that's not too bad. Yeah, so there we go. I have to take that one down now because there's not really much point having two. I did try doing it a little bit higher, but yeah, it didn't work. I had to reduce it back down again. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, so I made it as high as I could without the bug happening, and this is about as high as I could do it. So there we go. My rabbits have gone back up to 2,100. I had them down to zero before or almost zero before I started AFKing. So I thought they'd be a little bit higher than that, but I'm just trying to remember. If I've got 14 of them, and so that means what's that? 70 spawn each 10 minutes. For an hour, that's what's that? 4,200? No, 420. Yeah, 420. So 6 hours, 5 hours is 2,000. It has been more than that. So maybe I think what's happening is that the spawner is here, and up there is more than 16 blocks away. So down here is not, but up there is. So as I go up there, I get out of range. As I come back down, I get within range. So that's why it hasn't spawned as much. I think that's the issue. Not much I can do about that. There we go. Yeah, so I will ask around in chat and in Discord and also check the release notes to see whether the patch notes to see whether there is anything about the copper. And I was also wait and see if my two platforms spawn everything, if there are any copper that come in there. If not, obviously something's happened and I didn't notice it. But there we go. So yeah, there we go. Now I have to work out therefore what I'm going to do this episode. I don't know yet. I think I might want to. I do have a lot of redstone, so I could do this, which I think I will do, and then I will do a building around it. But if I'm going to do a building, I have to decide on my theme. So okay, so there we go. So I will go and fix up the rest of the custom trees, and I'll see you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, so I did a bit of grinding to get the rabbits down a little bit. They are now at specialist, or sorry, they are now at advanced. So I do have the next mobs unlocked. I will need to go and buy some spawners for those. However, yeah, I have I grabbed all the hides that they converted them all to leather, and grabbed some paper. So now I can make books. So I can make 32 books. So I need to grab some wood. Okay, now I already have 3 shelves. And, oh, I can only make 10 more. Yeah, okay. Alright, no, that's okay. Alright, so, I'll do them one at a time. There we go. So I have 13 shelves. I do need 15, so I need some more of the some more books. I have 2 books. I only need 1 more leather for that for another bookshelf. Now the other thing is that if I come into here, okay, so I don't know whether I can disenchant that. Let's have a look. Respiration I don't need. Efficiency 3 I don't really need. So let's go in and see. Oh, I don't have a grindstone, do I? Okay. What do I need for a grindstone? Okay. So I think I have some stone in here. Yep, there we go. Okay, and I grab this and I go one of those. And so now I can do a grindstone. There we go. Okay. I will probably put this where I put a my enchanting area later, but for now I'll do that. So let's have a look. So yeah, I don't need that one. So there's 3. I don't need that one. There's 1. Can I disenchant that? I can't. Okay, I didn't think so. So let's go back in. Quick charge. Quick charge is for crossbows, isn't it? So I'm not going to use that, and impaling I'm not going to use. So let's disenchant those 2. There we go, and come back in here. 2 more bookshelves, 1 and 2. Done. All right, and there we go. Completed an objective for the enchanter mission. All right, so I will. Where am I going to put them? Well, I don't have. I've probably got enough money to buy it, don't I? All right, let's just do it somewhere over here. Let's just do it here for now. And I'll just go. Okay, let's put a block where the enchanting table will go. So go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1. And there we go. So that is a full enchanting table, if the enchanting table was there. So if I go into shop now, I think they are 5,000, which is quite a big chunk of what I have at the moment. But I think that's, yeah, there we go. I think that's okay for now. I can do my own enchanting. So there we go. Okay, mission complete. Right, so let's have a look. There it is, an attribute point. Okay, so dungeon run, I might do that today, and Cloud Clash Pyre, I'll have a look and see. I might just have to buy a pyre. I think they're fairly cheap at the moment. I could probably make one, but it's easier just to buy. So let's go into attributes. So I've got 2 attributes. So level 5 plus a 75% chance for 2 bonuses. So whilst strength is nice, for now I think I will go with intelligence, because I will start doing some more Clash stuff shortly, hopefully. There we go. Okay, so I've got 5 intelligence, which means I can get that 75% chance for 2 bonuses. All right. Okay, so like I said, Rabbit is up to there's that mythic I've got to get to. gravity's up to advanced, so let's go to the next one, which is the pig spawner. It's 400. Unfortunately, this is going to eat up all of my money, but we'll just have to do it. Okay, so I'll put this here. And can I put a torch back up on top of it? No, I can't. No, okay. I might just have to put one there. Okay, all right. Okay, so that was that. So that was quite good. So let me just go and put these away, these away, and I'll put those away. Sugar cane can go up here, and iron can go over here. Okay, all right. Now I was looking at something before. This is a special collector, and it says it's 32 by 32. Now, somebody I did see mention in chat that it is a circular radius, but I don't think it is. So if we go out in a circular radius from here, 16, if we go, this one might be easier to see. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I'm 12 away, and it's turned off. That's not 16 blocks. Okay. If I go forward a little bit, they turn on because it's a circular radius. So a diagonal block, the diagonal of a block is bigger than the side of a block. So it takes up 16 block edges is actually less at a diagonal. However, for this one, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So I go one block more, 16, so 17 blocks diagonal from the special collector, and we toss the special. It sits on the block and we pick it up again. I go one block in, so now we're 16 blocks diagonal from the collector, and we toss it. The collector picks it up. So it is actually a 16 by 16 square, not a 16 diagonal, which is great and makes sense. Makes things a bit easier to calculate when you're setting things up. For example, I do actually have two of these, and this doesn't pick up everything from the island because we just saw that I could go outside the range. So what I may have to do is move it across over there, move another one over there, get another one over there, and get another one over there. So yeah, I'll probably need 4 of them at some stage. But there we go. Now let's go back down and have a look at the how we're going down here. I could have used the warp. I forgot about that. So I have started clearing this out. Oop. But here we go. So yeah, these are now starting to spawn. There we go. We do have copper. Yes, we have 1 copper. All right. Okay. Do we have any other copper? Not in this. Not in this level. Ooh. Okay. What about down here? There is 1. There's 2. Okay, I have 2. Okay, all right. Well, that's good. So I will do my steampunk, and I will start mining these. Okay. All right. So that's good. All right, so there we go. So yeah, so what I will have to do now is basically design an island. So I'll go down the bottom. Now the other thing, now that I've got no money, yeah, I want to sell those coloured concrete blocks, but I don't have any money for the things. I can probably just get rid of these, because I don't think these are selling. No, and no. So I can probably get rid of these, so I only need 14, and I can probably sell a lot of the stuff that's in here to get me up a little bit. So I'll do that. But yeah, so what I'll have to do now is, what I think I might do today is I will just wondering if I have enough money to. No, I don't think I need money because they're only droppers. So what I'll do is I might make the redstone for all of this. Because I've already got stuff in here, that's going to be tricky. I might have to go in and create filler blocks and put all the filler blocks in first. Then I'll do the redstone. Then I'll design a building around it, and I'll move these. I'll move those. I'll design a little building for this. I'll take this down, and we'll see how far I go. So there we go. So good news that copper is available. Bad news that I'm running out of money. But good news that this is working, and yeah. Now I did realize that I'm also up to the next crop in my studies, so that's another thing I need to do as well. So if we go into crops, got to do bamboo. Bamboo I hate with a passion. And at the moment with Bedrock anyway, or with me anyway, I presume it's Bedrock, I can't break any blocks while flying. It just doesn't work. And that's what I used to do with these, was fly around and break them. So I'm going to have to work out how I'm going to do it without flying. At least to start with. It might just be a matter of putting a shelf that I can walk along, similar to this. But yeah, so I need to make a bamboo farm. Now bamboo doesn't have any special things, so I only need to get it to advanced. I may not even make a really big one. I will simply just I might just make a along the side that I might be able to change to cactus. That might be an idea, actually. I'll do a cactus one that goes along the edge of the island. I don't need it to go all the way, so I'll make a cactus one, and I will. But I'll do it with bamboo to start with, and once the bamboo is gone, I will convert it into cactus. Might be an idea. All right. So, okay, let's have a look at this mythic pet. Dryad. That was one of the ones that took me forever to get last season, so that's quite good. It is a farming pet for mythic. So let's go back into pets. I have my farming. So let's go into mythic. Select the farming pet. Go into presets, go into farming, and update the preset. There we go. So that has put the Dryad in there. So while I'm now farming, the Dryad will level up as well. All right. Oh, did I save that? Or no, it updated. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, yep. All right. Okay, so I think I'll have a break. I'll do some things. I don't know what yet. I'll probably just start cutting down the custom trees down below. I might get rid of these and sell things. I'll get rid of this, and we'll see if we can do any creative work. So I'll see you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, so I thought I'd get started on the bamboo farm. At least get it all set up anyway. So let me just warp down and then we can go the rest of the way, if I can find my way through. Alright, so I've laid out a ring around the sugarcane farm for the bamboo farm, and I can convert this to cactus once it's done. But the idea here is I'll have to work out what to do in the corners because yeah, okay, well let's just plant for the moment, and I will okay, let's just plant here for the moment. Well, not plant. So I've got 4. Because bamboo, if I sometimes it grows on the edge of the block, and if you're standing here, you get caught. So I'm going to leave a gap. So 4, and what I'll do is I'll go over here, and we'll put 4 here. Oh, that's too many. Okay, and then same here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, lag. Is that lag? What's going on? Okay. Ah. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think the server is having an issue with a DDoS attack. Okay, come on. Alright, are we back? Let's have a look. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It must have lagged quite a bit. I think quite a lot of my stuff wasn't done. Okay, let's have a look. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I need to go with the multiplace. I might not have enough here. Now when I do convert this to cactus, I will have to remove all the moss and replace it with sand, or at least part of it with sand. But that's okay, that's not too hard to do. And I have gone up to sort of only like 1 block away from the border here, rather than 2 blocks like previously. But this is the very bottom of the island, so I don't really need to worry about going below here. Okay, so that's done and nearly perfect. Okay, so the reason I'm not doing here is because if I if I'm doing it here, I'm going to get a bit close. Yeah, okay. I think I'll just do these and I'll leave the corners. We'll just see how we go. All right, so yeah, there we go. Now bamboo doesn't need water, which is great. Neither does cactus, so that makes converting this from one farm to another quite easy. And I need. So now I need some other blocks. So let's go back and we'll grab sandstone again. Let's just quickly take multiplace off just so that I don't cause hassles. Okay. Now I do have a little bit of money. I have been selling a little bit of stuff. So I can buy the bamboo. So how much do I need? What's this? This is 17 through to just minus 17, so 35. 1, 2, 3, 4. 120, 140 times 4, 400. 540, so nearly 10 stacks. Okay. Bamboo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I only need 9 stacks. 576. Yep, okay. Ooh, let's just do that. Okay, alright. Okay, let's just move things around a bit. And I will place 1 on each block. Then I will go multi-place and I'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then I'll do that here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll take multi-place back off again, and I'll do the other side as well. All right, so 1, 2. You nasty. Alright, I'm hoping I got all of that back. There we go. And I'm going to do this side. Ooh, just enough. Perfect. Okay. All right. So what I do need to do is I need to build a platform. And the bamboo needs to grow. The bamboo needs to grow 4 high before you can start. I might just let it grow for a little bit and we'll come back. The other thing is I don't really want it to grow too high, because then it's just, I mean, yeah, I would prefer just to be able to just mine or harvest one layer rather than having to go up one, down one, across, down one, and across. Also considering that I can't harvest while flying at the moment. So yeah, so what I might have to test to see exactly how high it is before I get the idiot. All right, by the time this is going to be a pain. Okay, did I turn it off? I did. All right, my fault. Oh, it's pretty fast, that's okay. All right, so let's have a look. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Is that 4? That's 4. So what if I harvest this one? Do I get... Alright, I got the bamboo knowledge for that one. That was that high. What if I harvest this one? That's one lower. I didn't get that. So it needs to go at least this high. And I can just harvest the tops. Yeah, I'm thinking I might do that. So I might make a platform this high to just prevent them growing anymore, because it's just a waste. And I'm probably not going to pick them up anyway. So yeah. All right. So if I come here and I go. Here, and I grab that one, I get the bamboo knowledge, so I need it to be there. All right. Okay. Oops, it's not what I wanted to do. So what I want to do here is I will go workbench and grab some slabs. Okay, and we'll put a slab there. We'll come out from here. That, and did I just okay, I might have to do this manually because I'm doing it over the top of bamboo. All right, so I might come back when this is done. Yeah, so I'll full forward this and I'll come back when this is done. I could probably do, yeah, I might just do multi-place. Okay, yeah, I'll come back when this is done. Okay, welcome back everyone. All right, I have completed that. It took quite a while. I really should have done the roof before I did the planting, but I just didn't know exactly how high I needed it to be. So yeah, so now if I stand here, I can just go across and yeah, there we go. You can see I'm getting knowledge. Now I don't want to use my sword because it could break. I don't want to do that. There is a enchant for the hoe which is Scythe or Scythe, which instantly breaks bamboo. Now Scythe is one of the most common enchants around. You see it all over the place. Once you start getting books, you get them everywhere. So I want to try and get that. Now I have got some e-lapis, so I might. I don't have a custom enchant table, but I do know somebody who does, so I might do that. Now I can probably only do one because I've only got 45 levels. It is a level 1, so now I need a hoe. All right, so let's go visit Merlay 1, 2, 3. That's a normal. Oh, here it is. Here. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, so I do this. I put in my enhanced lapis, put in my that, and go with this. We'll see what we get. Durable 3. All right, okay. Durable 3 is fantastic, but that's not what I wanted. Now I have to go and get some levels up again. All right, so I'll just repair my sword for now, and all right. So I need to get up to level 35. So I think what I'll do is I'll take a very quick break while I do this, and I'll come back when I get up to level 35. Okay, welcome back everyone. Okay, so I decided to just do the enchant off camera, and yeah, I got Scythe, so there we go. Maybe that was lucky. Okay, so alright, I do need to get some levels, so we'll just quickly just grab some. I probably only need maybe about 20, so maybe a little bit more, but we'll see. Maybe let's get up to 10 for now, and let's go and have a look. So we have our prized crop hoe and durable. That takes 3 levels, so that's not too bad. Then we have that hoe and stem guard. That's only 1 level, that's great. And that hoe and scythe. I say scythe. 1 level, perfect. Alright, so that hoe is doing pretty good. Durable. There is an enchant for the hoe to increase its durability again. I don't think I really need it, but if I find it, I get it, that's great. Okay, so let's go put a few things away. So I'll put that there. I think I've just been putting my bamboo planks there. And alright, so if I go into pets and reset and farming, okay, and equip, and then if I go down to warp farm, I think I added that before. Here we go. All right, so if I go up here, stand here, and aim this way, and go like this. And there we go. So my bamboo knowledge is going up quite quick. I can even just come back to make sure I get a few more. Okay, just go over here and do the same over here. And just keep doing this. And I reckon I should probably get up to proficient maybe with this last side. Yeah, I will. There we go. So proficient. That's not too bad. I mean, took a little bit longer to build because I stuffed up, but yeah. So now if I just go back and just pick everything up. Do I have enough room? Yep. I did get 3 golden carrots from that, so that's good. Oops. And I've got enough room. No. Alright, I'm not going to worry too much about that. Alright, okay. Alright, so if I just go workbench and change all of those to planks. And I mean, those planks could be useful for, you know, they're good for making chests if I need to. Anything that needs just a generic wood, I can just use planks. Yeah. Alright, now the other thing I could do while I'm here is come here and go and do some of these. Yeah, I'll do that off camera because I've already got to advanced, so I don't really need it. I mean, I do need to get to expert. I think it's for the enchanted book, but I don't really use enchanted books all that much anyway. So there we go. So there is my bamboo farm, which will be converted into a cactus farm as soon as I unlock cactus. There we go. So that's not too bad. So I just go. Let's put some. Whoa, that was quick. Put some stuff away. Now I don't know whether bamboo is. No. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, all right. Okay, let's just throw this away. Don't really need that. All right. Okay, so we'll grab our sprites. Sky dust, birch, and coins. Okay, so my coins, oh, 14.95. Okay, so my coins have gone up to nearly 1500. I do need the 1500 to get a the hatch slot. So maybe what I'll do is I'll go and get my coins up to 1500, get the hatch slot, and also do some hatch pack farming as well. So let's have a look. My epic pet is hatching in 51 minutes, so that's fine. Okay, let's go to the arena. And I can't remember which one. Let's have a look. I think it was the pandas. So if we look at the pandas, weakness is fire, so I need to do my my Slayer set. So let's do that. All right, and we'll go in. Let's see, he's full health, so let's attack. Okay, so flamethrower, damage reduction, failed. Okay, all right. I think as long as I don't fail the first two, I think I should win that the first two. So, all right. So regular hatch pack. Okay. So let's go find some pandas. Oh, let's have a look and see. No, actually, I'm not going to go yet because I want to get the 1500. And maybe also a little bit more so I can get health packs if I need to. Okay, so flamethrower, yep, that worked. He did damage reduction, flamethrower again. Did it fail again? Ah, not very lucky. Go, and again. There we go. Okay, right. So, 35 coins there. Okay, all right, let's go back then. 35 coins is pretty good. Let's go back to graph. Ability reroll, instant hatch, and regular hatch. Okay, all right, let's go to one of the other islands. Instant hatch, health pack. There we go, hatch slot. 1500 pet coins. Let's grab that. We do pet coins and confirm. All right, so now if I do this egg, I have another hatch slot. That's great. All right, so now I need to do some pet coin farming. Now, looking around, looks like somebody's already farmed most of the pandas. There's one. Now I do have that, I think it's the pet ability for farming, not for farming, for wood cutting. Oh, actually, yeah, for wood cutting. That gives me a pet coin every every X amount of okay, yeah, so I do need to get 3 times. If he damage reduction the first time, I will need to keep going. Okay, there we go, 25 pet coins. Yeah, so yeah, wood cutting, X amount of logs cut gives me a pet coin, and I do have to clear that. Birch. So I think I might just do that. That gets me pet coins and clearing the birch at the same time. So pets, presets, wood cutting, and equip. Alright, so I will go do that and we'll come back and see what else we can do. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, just a quick update. I just hit advanced in iron, which is great. You can see up there just under the panda, your island study iron leveled up to advanced, which means I have unlocked lapis. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here and mine all of the iron. I might do the coal as well, and start mining the lapis as well. Do those. I might leave the redstone until I unlock redstone, although I think terracotta is before redstone, so that's a bit of an issue. But yeah, so I'll do that. So I've only just started doing this. What I have been doing is clearing out this here. So this was the birch. Now I've got birch up to, it's around about 1,000 towards the expert, I think. So I think one more, hopefully with the bigger size, one more, yeah, 1,100 may keep me over to 10,000. May not. We'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing. I'm going to do that. Now I did finish off the, I can't remember whether I showed this to you guys, so let's just have a look. Yeah, I did show you this, didn't I? Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's the bamboo farm. All right, so yeah. All right. So yeah, so I'll do that, and then I think what I will do is I will look for a look for some ideas on a. I mean, I do have to mine some copper, just so that I can do add copper into my theme. But yeah, once I've finished that, I'll have a look and see if I can find some ideas for steampunk building, and we can do a building, and we can start decorating the island from there. So yeah, I'll head back to the warp custom. I'll head back and start and keep doing this, and I'll come back and we might do a yeah, we might do a building. So catch you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, so it's been overnight. I did actually forget to AFK in my boat, so I didn't get that. That's okay. I was able to get the mobs up quite high. Now I have killed enough rabbits to get enough leather to make item frames for all of these. So I've gone and done this, and I think this looks much better and a bit easier to quickly go and see what needs to go where. So that's great. Yeah, I probably will do a little bit, try and do a little bit more enchanting, or maybe even some custom enchanting. I do have a few lapis left, but I've also got enough, like 81 blocks of lapis for an lapis. So you know, I mean, I've got, you know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, probably 14 or 15, plus those ones there. So I can do quite a few. The issue is the getting the levels, because it takes quite a while to get up to, at least up to 35, let alone up to a higher level. So really it won't be until I get the ability to kill all the mobs, or like the slaying ability to get all of the mobs at once, that I can start getting XP fairly quickly. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, I haven't done anything at all up here yet. Now I have grown another chunk birch tree, so I do want to try and get this this completed. I'm up to 1477, so I've still got 8,500 to go. I don't think this will get me that 8,500, but it'll get me close, so that's nice. And if I just go to custom, I did have it turned off while the birch grew. I now have turned it back on again. I did go through and get all of the ores except for the redstone. So I don't know if anything else has grown. It doesn't look like it yet. I did only just turn it back on within the last half hour. Yeah, I did go through, I think, and got rid of all of the grass as well. So some of the grass ones have grown back again. Or unless I didn't come and I might not have actually cleared this one of the grass, so I have to do that. Although I thought I did, so maybe it did. Yeah, and then I've got to get knock down all of the coloured ones as well, which does take a long time. And yeah, and then the what have I got here? I do have size. So yeah, and the bamboo, I mean, this is a little bit different from my last last series. But yeah, I mean, I only need to get this to advanced, and then I'm not going to worry about it again. So yeah, and it's like it's nearly there. So I'll probably do a couple of harvests of this, and then I'll get stuck on converting it to cactus. Now the problem with cactus is that it needs sand, and I don't think I've got. Actually, no. Hang on. The sand recipe is only fairly low, isn't it? What was it? Sandstone? No, it was coal, wasn't it? Coal. No, it's not coal. Is it sandstone? No, is it? I can't remember. I do actually have it written down somewhere. I should go and get that. There it is there. Yes, okay, I do have the sand recipe unlocked. Okay, that's fine. So I can use the sand recipe, so I can just go and convert sandstones to sand to get enough sand. Don't need too much. Probably 2 stacks per side, approximately. So that's 8 stacks overall, which is probably more than I've got at the moment. But I can always just mine for a little bit to get the sandstone. Yeah. Oh, come on. Should have put a. Yeah, I should have put another layer there. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, so this is. It's getting up there. I'll probably just do this for a while, and then yeah, okay, and I do also need to do the sugarcane, but I'm not worried too much about that. That'll eventually get to where I want it to be. Okay, so there's a few hundred. Should I go? I'll quickly grab all of this and then I can sell it. Actually, no, I'll convert it. No, I'll sell it. I need the money. Pretty easy to get. So I do have 7,800. 7,800 money. 28,000 Skydust, which is great. I've got to think about what I want to do next with the Skydust. But if I sell, yeah, okay. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there's a way for Bedrock to quickly select everything in here. So this is what I have to do. I could use sell all, but the problem with sell all is it also sells my iron and my food if I'm not careful, and also my, and it doesn't sell the arrow. Yeah, so iron and food if I'm not very careful. So what was that? Yeah, not much. Okay. Right, let's go check my sprites. Okay. Yeah, my pet coins. I do actually have 1,500 pet coins. So when I last looked in the 3 pet areas, Graph didn't have any hatch slots available. So I might quickly go and do that now. So let's quickly have a look. And that's as well. Yes, my resource pack finally loaded correctly. So I can now see my pet icons, which is great. I mean, it's not Rainyday's fault. It's just an issue with Geyser and with loading, but eventually it loaded, and yeah, now I can see, which is fantastic. Okay, right, Graph. Do you have hatch slot? No, you've got a prestige token, but I don't need that, and I don't need that. Okay, let's go to Island 2. Do you have a hatch slot? Yes, he does. Hatch slot, 1,500 pet coins. I will take that. Okay. Great. Alright. Oh, hang on. Get out there. Okay. Now I do have some. Yeah, that means now I can see my my pets, which will probably just scare me a little bit too. Alright, so I do have some pets to hatch. So if we go in and have a look. A mole pet. And a dove pet. Okay. Alright, so I will put these ones up. Okay, 3 is good for now. Alright, and yeah, so there we go. Now the other thing is voting. So I used up that Clash armor roll. I tried to get hooked, didn't get it. I've also used up all my spare scales with recycling and trying to get it that way. I got 2 bonuses every time, but none of them were hooked, so I've got to go back and do some more dragons. But yeah, so let's try this, see what we get. Okay, basic sword. Chrome, that's nice. I do see in chat people mentioning PvP. I might go in and try and do... Ooh, only 25. Okay, 25 is better than nothing. I might go in and see if I can do the 10 PvP kills, but I find that rather annoying. So whether I do one, well, I probably need it for one of the later missions, which is to get all of the missions up to hard or something like that. But yeah, so I may do that, but PvP doesn't interest me whatsoever. So it's just I kill them, they kill me, and we swap kills, which is pointless, I find. Yeah. Okay, hopper. What are we up to? 40. One more. And another hopper. Okay. All right. So what I might do is I'll grab some. Might just put a chest there, and if I just put all of them in, all of these in, and grab the armor as well, put those in, and go warp PvP, and we'll see if anybody's down here. Somebody did mention it. Alright, so yeah, so here we go. So this is just, yeah, just swapping, swapping kills. I mean, I don't really see the point apart from the mission. Yeah, so let me just go back in. Oh, come on. Let the other people kill me. Okay. Alright, so I'll just go back and I'll just see if there's anybody I haven't got yet. I think there's only 4 people here, so is that everyone? Rehive, Jenna, Chione, and IDK, I think so. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've died 5 times, but I've only got four people, so I'm not quite sure who I haven't got. Okay. Jenna, did I get your kill? All right. All right. Okay. Okay, well there we go. So at least I've got a few. As soon as I see somebody else is doing the same later on, I will do that. Ooh, why is my NV not working? There we go. All right. Okay. That is that the right one? Yep. That in my armor. That and that and that. Yeah, that'll do for now. I'll leave the rest there. So that and that and that and that can go in there. These can go on. And let's try this chrome hatchback. Ooh, noisy. Only legendary. Okay, let's just skip. And I got the epic. Okay, alright. Okay. Put that back up there. Alright, so, okay. I haven't fished for ages. I really want to wait till I get hooked and then I can do the fishing. That way I've got to get the extra benefit. I haven't been doing mining, but then I've also been doing the custom trees, so I've been getting lots of mining out of that. I might spend this time going and doing more of the birch, because once I get expert in birch, I have lightless trees and I can go and fix up the custom tree area. Like taking the torches out and just putting in a pattern for the spruce, so it doesn't try and grow 4x4. So yeah, so I'll do that and I'll be back later. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, I think this video is getting close, or yeah, close to 2 hours, so I'll probably just do a quick wrap up. I haven't really done too much in regards to building or anything like that, but I've done a few things. Now I just have to remember what they are. Alright, so yes, okay, so oh, wrong keyboard. So if I go into where is it? Hang on. Yeah, go into my helmet here. I have hooked, so I was able to I basically just recycled until I ran out of scales and just did dragons and recycled again. Eventually I got hooked, and I have black dragon there as a bonus as well, so it gives me a slight chance to get a higher chance to get a black scale, but that's okay. So yeah, I did that. So I did do a little bit of fishing, and I did get a T4 Clash craft item, which I think was steel, and I already had some carp scale mail there, so I put them up on auction and was able to sell them. So I had enough money to buy another leather, and I have 6 cloth at the moment, so that means with 2 leather and 6 cloth, I should be able to get a chest plate. I can make a chest plate, or I can just make boots. I think what I'll do, yeah, let me just have a quick look. I think the boots have, yeah, okay, I'm just going to make the boots because they have the less scales, and I just want to do some more re-rolling and not use as many scales up. So if I just go into my, where are we? Into here. And I just have to remember how to do it. That's not it. That one. Alright, let's do that. There we go. Clash equipment, worker, 7 scales, or identical, and I think it's that identical 4 that determines when the bonus applies. So bonus at 4 scales, that would be great. But there we go. So I have a second lot of Clash armor, and now I don't think I have any. Oh no, I do have scales. Okay, all right. Well, let's just go and do a little bit of very quickly. Clash. Go into armor forging. I'm not too worried really about what scales are what at the moment. I'm just trying to get the bonuses. Okay, so if I just go one more. Yeah, there we go, bonus. So the bonus happens on the max identical slot number rather than the total slot number. I don't know whether that's on purpose or not. Coin hunt and magic. Alright, so I want to get another hooked. So let's go back. Recycle it again. Okay, I did get 2 scales back then. I thought I quickly saw that, but I only put 4 scales on, so that's perfect. Okay, so let's go again. Oh, I'm not even doing it yet. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, and do that, and then go 1 and 1. Do the bonus. Hooked. There you go. It's only 1 bonus, unfortunately. That's about the first time out of like a dozen or so recycles that it's only given me 1 bonus, but it's hooked, so I'm happy. That's perfect. So if I now go in and put that on and do some fishing, it will give me hooked. Hopefully twice as many of the times. I don't know. I don't know what the amounts are, but yeah. So let's just quickly put these away, and yeah. So now what I'll do is I'll go and do some more fishing, hopefully to get some, now that I can get some more of the Clash craft items. Also making money so that I can buy things. Now I was going to buy the player shops, but there is an issue with the geyser at the moment where you can't enter the value for the player shops correctly, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to save that up. I do have to keep doing my birch down the bottom, and I'll probably have to plant another set of trees because it's not going to get me to 10,000 for expert. And I also have to do my my custom trees. So I don't think I'll do any of the redstone or the building as yet. I'll make that the priority for next episode. I'll have to go and do some, like I said, do some research for a nice steampunk building. But I will, yeah, I'll do this. I'll do probably do the redstone first, and then, well, yeah, I don't know. I'll work it out. The other thing I could do is I could just make a building over here, just a small building to hold my furnace. Maybe put this in there. Maybe put these over there as well. I'm not quite sure. Or I could make a building over here for the enchant table, which might be a thing to do. I can easily move the enchant table, so that I do need silk touch. So I can easily move that, come back out, and build a small building here. So I might do that. But yeah, so there we go. So that was quite an interesting session. I got a little bit of progress. I haven't opened any keys because I'm saving them up for an event. Yeah, so I mean, I've got Tsunami Key. What order is this? So let's go Thunder Key, Tornado Key, Tsunami Key, Sprite Keys, and Cosmetic Keys. So yeah, I haven't opened them. I would like the Sprite Keys myself, but I'm being selfless. We'll see how they go. Now I do need, like I said, I need, what did I do? I need 7 cloth overall for my other 2 items, so I do need to get some more cloth, and I need 8 hardened leather. So I think I'm probably just going to be doing a lot of fishing to try and do that. I could probably, yeah, yeah. All right, I'll do that. But there we go. So thanks for watching the episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it gave you some inspiration or some instruction. And see you next time.